Hey everyone, and welcome to this brand new episode of the Crypto Intel. My name is Mark, and in today's episode, we're going to check out the DOC token. So it's listed on Binance as the DOCK. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, or if you're holding onto the DOC coin, please subscribe to the channel. I would be so grateful to have you as a subscriber. And let's get into it. So currently it's trading at 7.2 cents to the dollar on Binance, which is 179 satoshis. And the trade volume in the past 24 hours has been 233 bitcoins, which is not bad. It's medium, but still, it's okay. People are trading it, it's active. And today, we're going to find out exactly what happened here, go into a bunch of price predictions, and see where this will go on the long run. So, without further ado, let's check it out. First, let's understand what is the DOC. So, it's a decentralized network to produce digital claims. Basically, it's a ID verification type of blockchain. So, let's see. DOC aims to build a high-performance distributed ledger to produce verifiable claims at scale. Put differently, DOC produces blockchain anchored records, which is interesting, right? Because right now, people are storing this type of data on servers. And if a server gets destroyed, goodbye records. So with the blockchain is distributed, and if a server breaks, it still is alive in the blockchain. Within the DOC network, there are four different stakeholders. So we got the issuers who place orders for records to be issued, and you get the issuing operators who execute order as they are placed by issuers. Then you get also validators who validate transactions in the network and participate in consensus finding. And four, you got the voters who vote on governance proposals and participate in consensus finding. So that's a small ecosystem behind the DOC. Then the platform runs on the Ethereum blockchain with DOC tokens circulating as ERC20 tokens, like most tokens. One of the stakeholder groups, DOC token holders, voted in an on-chain governance process to migrate from Ethereum to the Polkadot network, where DOC plans to operate as a proof-of-stake parachain. All right, guys, for those of you that don't know what the hell does proof of stake mean, it just means that when you're holding the coin, you're staking it. So if the founders hold the coin, they are stakers, and thus they're showing us that they're staking the coin. They trust the coin, they love it, they hug it. So you can trust them also with the coin. So basically, they're trying to prove that they're not a scam. And what the hell is a parachain? Well, it's a parachute with a chain. Joke. A parachain basically is a chain beyond the blockchain, which is built on the blockchain. So, all right, let's check out their website before we dive into the price predictions. So, verifiable credentials. DOC provides a range of tools incorporating blockchain technology that enables businesses and developers to create verifiable credentials, which is great, right? Because this world needs this. Like, we're living in this age where anyone can be behind a proxy or any document can be falsified. Well, at least, if you're on the good side of history, you want authentication, you want verification, you want verifiable credentials. And, if you're doing something dark and whatever, something not too legit, then you want to be hiding behind proxies. You want to be using VPNs and hide my ass and everything like this. So, start building an app using DOC. These are for developers tools that are made for simple use. And then you got some apps that you can discover and you can issue credentials on DOC. So simplicity, this is what they claim, a complete solution to build, manage, and present credentials. So this is great because, let's say that you're a lawyer or maybe you have medical records or, for anything like that needs high level ID so that you don't get double crossed by the client or by the purchaser, whatever. Well, this is important. So, DOC is a bespoke one-stop shop solution to create decentralized identities, create, manage, and present credentials, and then they're going into the interoperability. So, for those that do not know what interoperability is, well, basically, it's made to kind of cross between different platforms. This is what it means. Oh, well, it's actually saying this. So built to work seamlessly across platforms. So Dock incorporates standards from the industry-leading World Wide Web Consortium, which is known as the W3C, and VCDM standards, which were established by them, facilitating interoperability with other open source technologies. So it's also open source and uses permissive, developer-friendly licenses. So this is how these guys make their money. They make an open source platform on the blockchain and then they support it. So then you have the tamper-proof, so it's secure forever. And this is what I was talking about. So if you're trying to sign a huge, contract for millions or billions, well, you want it to be secured. You want it to be, unhackable. So industry standard and well-utilized cryptographic techniques combined with the Dock blockchain provide clear and tamper-proof audit trails and blockchain anchoring for time-specific data. So this is great. Basically, what the hell do they mean here, right? Well, they just mean that when there's a signature or a smart contract, it's attached to a specific block in the blockchain. This is what they mean. All right, so let's talk about the demo. So search demo app. So see what you can build on Dock. We have built Certs, our reference web app, to demonstrate how easily credentials can be issued, managed, shared, and verified using Dock's technology. So if you're into creating certificates, you just download the apps and it will generate the certs for you. Designed to work flexibly across industries and use cases, certs leverage Dock's blockchain technology and W3C compliant interoperable software development kit. For those who don't know what SDK is, this ensures that the credentials will continue to be verifiable even if the issuing institution ceases to exist. And this happens a lot. You got businesses that just die out and then they claim that you don't have a contract with them. So this is where it kind of fixes the problem. So this is why I believe in this specific token. And always these digital records and allows these digital records to easily integrate with our systems. So what will you build? You got healthcare, supply chain, and workforce that you can work with. And there's more use cases. Like you can actually build this for business, for selling apps, for signing contracts, whatever, bring in employees. So the roadmap. Without going into too much details, let's just hop into their Twitter and see what happened in the past few hours. So for devs, check out this latest video of our software development kit tutorial series on how to learn how to resolve the centralized identifiers on the Dock chain. So this is great, and come and join the Dock team. So they're growing, you see, and this is why there's all of this action going on the pricing side. Now, let's talk about what happened here. Okay, so it's extremely dangerous to invest right now. And by the way, I'm not a financial advisor, so be sure to do your own research before you take decisions with blockchain and crypto purchases and trades. So right here, it has pumped like crazy. So I advise against making a purchase right now. I would wait for it to hit the price stabilization platform, which should be anywhere around 160 Satoshis, or maybe a little bit further down below at 140 Satoshis. So it's probably going to drop until here. When you see a huge pump like this, you can clearly see it happens always. It's the same thing. It pumps and then there's this middle price acceptance going on. And then it finds itself a new level for the price agreement. And be careful, though, of course you can't predict it. You just can't, because some whale that's holding on to a lot of coins can at any point sell hundreds and thousands of coins that they're holding. So you can't really, predict this type of dumps, but there's definitely a dump and then a pump. So what happened is that a very rich person dumped a beep ton of, these coins. And then when it was at a lower price, because he created this panic right here, he made the purchase yet again. You can clearly see it right here. So there was one huge seller, and then this same seller waited approximately 4 days, and then he created this purchase. This sucks because for a lot of people holding their bags, I will explain to you how to never lose on Binance. Like there is a way that you can always win. It might be an illusion that you are losing, but if you follow my advice that I will publish, later in a few videos, you will see how I do it. And you will understand also how people trade so that they never lose. Simply by flipping and by taking the decision to base yourself on a prediction. Let's say that you're going towards, you see that there's a bearish market, just let it go. And then come back later and purchase it yet again. Anyways, we'll get into that in further videos. So please be sure to subscribe to this channel if you want to see me flipping. So right now, in the past hours, it has exploded from the 99 Satoshi mark. For some reason, there has been a little bit of purchases, and this has generated this price disagreement and breakout, and it then boomed like crazy. This same person that dumped probably realized that it's time to pump. You can see clearly that is the same same person. All right, so the predictions currently don't hold it. Like let it go until 160. You will be making anywhere from 20 to 10%, 10 to 20, 15% gains if you're letting it go, and then let it stabilize. So let's see on the long-term prediction path. So you can see that it can be extremely unstable. Like this is crazy because when it was here at its hype time, you can see that it took approximately 2 months to regain this hype time. So people are looking for these stabilization price points, and it's probably gonna go there again. Now, it's really difficult to predict, but let's try to do that. So let's go back in a few weeks. All right, so it looks like the price correction from bear to bull is actually happening right now. So you can expect it to drop a bit to a stabilization point in the coming days, but it will re-explode and might even go much further until the previous stabilization. Wait, 1 second, let me just, okay, there you go. So somewhere around the 700 Satoshi mark is where it will be hitting its next target. So that's huge, that's 7x. So definitely a good coin to have right now. So this is what I can predict for the DOC, and definitely something to watch out for. This is of course if the Bitcoin fares well. If it falls, then also this coin will fall. So just be careful and make sure that you do your own research regarding the Bitcoin, and be sure to have a look at its price variations, because everything depends on the Bitcoin. Every time it drops, everyone dies out. So again, I'd say that it's just a matter of time until there's another huge breakout. It's a matter of weeks though. So if you're a long-term investor, it's a few weeks to get your 7x. If you're more of a flipper, again, subscribe to this channel and I'll show you how to flip. And be sure to dump this coin if you're going to purchase it again tomorrow, because it's going to drop in its price until approximately 106 Satoshis. All right, guys, so if you liked this video, please comment, like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. All right, guys, see you in the next episode.